Hello, world. This is Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat, and this is.
Dude, I told you not to narrate without me.
I really do apologize.
Just roll it. This is Jimmy Butler. This is LeBron James, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. Jimmy Butler just recently finished pushing LeBron James to 6 games out of a 7-game series. Obviously, many won't know his story because history is told by the victors, but he's won more than we could ever know. Butler wasn't supposed to be anything in life. He was set up to fail at almost every stage.
It was hard. I had to grow up at a young age, and I had to be able to not really take care of myself. I had help, but I was on my own for the most part, and that's the way I felt.
That's Jimmy talking about his harsh childhood. He got kicked out of his home by his mom when he was 13. He went from house to house until his senior year. Then, he found a permanent home and family with Jordan Leslie and Michelle Lambert. With his support system behind him, Jimmy Butler flourished from high school ball to junior college to Marquette University. He was ranked so low and underrated that I couldn't even get footage of his high school or junior college games. And then, he won.
With the 30th pick in the 2011 draft, the Chicago Bulls select Jimmy Butler from Marquette University.
Jimmy Butler even getting to the league was a miracle knowing his beginnings, and he wasn't taking anything for granted. Although he didn't have many chances to prove himself in his rookie year, he displayed drive and natural basketball ability. But 2014 was the year that Jimmy Butler really proved himself. With injuries plaguing their number 1 star and the reigning MVP, Jimmy Butler knew he had to step up and became an all-star in the 2014-2015 season. He jumped from a 13-point average in the previous season to a 20-point average and became an elite defender in the eyes of all critics.
Give me that. He blocked it with 2 hands.
Jimmy's competitiveness eventually rubbed off wrong on his executives and got him a trade to the Timberwolves, where he was unhappy and was seen as a bully to other teammates and coaches.
You returned to practice for the first time with the Wolves, and I'm just gonna read a little bit of Adrian Wojnarowski's report on what happened there. That you were loud, emotional, passionate, we like to say, targeting Coach Tom Thibodeau, teammates like Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. That you told GM Scott Layton, quote, "You effing need me."
Eventually, Jimmy got out of the non-competitive Timberwolves and went to the Philadelphia 76ers, where they were ready to win it all. This is where Jimmy showed that he was the one that should take the shot when the game is on the line, and that he is one of the greatest defenders in the league.
Jimmy Butler. Can he win it here? It is Butler for the win. Yes! Butler buries the 3 with 3/10 of a second to go.
But Jimmy's shot at the title was not meant to be, with Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals not going in his favor.
Is this the dagger?
That shot essentially broke up the 76ers and drove Jimmy Butler to try and find a new home in the NBA. Butler signed with the Miami Heat. This was a shock to the league because Miami was not known for attracting star players without having another star on the team. But the organization fell in love with Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler fell at home with its culture. The management put together a team of underdogs, which were led by Jimmy Butler. This mutual respect and relating to each other's journeys led to amazing experiences on and off the court. The Heat ended the regular season as the 4th best team in their conference once the playoffs came around. This led to a schedule going through the Pacers, Bucks, Celtics, and eventually the Lakers. The Heat swept the Pacers 4-0 and just overwhelmed them with their intense defensive play style. But the Bucks were a much taller task, being that they were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, and they had the reigning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. But countless amazing performances from Jimmy Butler and their supporting squad led to Miami upsetting Milwaukee 4-1. In the conference finals, the Celtics awaited the Heat, expecting an easy ticket to the finals, since the Celtics had a roster full of young talent and great coaching. But eventually, the Heat again upset the 2 seed and took the series 4-2. The amazing performances from Jimmy's co-stars Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero really shined through. And then there was 2. Miami and the Lakers. The last 2 teams to stay and fight for the championship. It didn't even make sense because the team that didn't even make the playoffs last year had got the opportunity to become cemented in NBA history forever. Unfortunately, LeBron James is LeBron James, and the Heat lost the series 4-2. But I refuse to let Jimmy Butler's journey to this point be overshadowed. To overcome the adversity he has and still be where he is, it's really inspiring. The fact that he found a home in Miami and a team which matches his drive is a story straight out of a book.